Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super duper pumped. Anyway, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, karibu sana. My name is Abby. If you're already part of the family, thank you so much for always finding time to consume my content. For the people who are new here, let me do a proper introduction, okay? My name is Abigail Mekali Lumumba, hence Abigail Lumumba, my YouTube name. I am a Kenyan girly, but I study in Canada and I attend the University of Prince Edward Island pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. So you might be wondering, why are we seated today? Why are we not vlogging? Why am I not showing you guys my day-to-day lives? It's because it is time. This video has been postponed, not willingly, to be honest. It's either I tried doing it, the lighting is not right, or I tried doing it that day, my makeup says no sis, or I tried doing it and there's noise outside or anything. You know, like there have been so many things that are just distracting the whole process, but I'm glad we are here. We are seated. I have my notes down. I researched, I wrote down my experiences, and I'm ready to give you 5 reasons why you should consider coming to Canada to further your education. Not only am I going to give you those 5 reasons, I'm also going to add a little something. Also, props to my friend Vivian. If you do not know Vivian, and her YouTube channel is All Around Vivian, and I feel like she's the one who has just pushed me. She doesn't even know, but I've been thinking. I'm like, oh my god, I'll just tell them someday like what my process was. But like, I watched her new video and I was like, it's time, Abby, get up. Do you know that audio, like get up? It's time to create the life you've always dreamed of. Yeah, it's time. So Vivian, props to you. Thank you for inspiring me. And if you have not watched the video, I'll link it somewhere up here. And let's get into the video. Canada is considered an underpopulated country. It is this hub full of so much potential to offer high standards of living to so many other people because of their thriving and high advanced economy and also their valuable resources. So many people are open to experience this beautiful place, you know, like a place where the system is working, a place where it's safe. That's even another point. The systems are working, the economy is good. When you invest, the returns are better. If you invest in your country, then you will be able to invest more and even grow where you're coming from, because you are able to source from somewhere where the system, the economy, the politics, everything is just, it's well calculated. So that's my first point. Secondly, there is a demand for younger workforce and skilled workers in Canada. When I was coming to Canada, I was bombarded with advertisements from everywhere. Like the internet was flooded like about 3 years ago. Was it 3 or 2-ish, 2.5? That's when I cleared high school. And like when I was being futuristic, everyone was having plans. Oh, I want to go to this uni and but I did not have a dream university. I just knew I needed to study abroad. And then this advertisement saying that people are needed in Canada, young people and skilled workers, and I was like, maybe this is actually a good place. And I started from there, because Canada actually needs younger people, because there's such a large generation of like the seniors, and they're working everywhere. They're the cashiers sometimes, like in the cafeteria when I was in residence, they were the ones serving me. Like there was a lot of younger people at some point, but they also had older people working there. So like it's more of they need to retire, but when they retire, then these places will be empty. So they need younger people to come in so that they can fill up these places. Have you ever heard of investing in yourself? Like you can invest in stocks, you can invest in a business, you can invest in someone else's company, you can invest in so many different things, but investing is in yourself, in my opinion, is the greatest form of self-care. Because whether it's buying yourself a nice moisturizer or buying yourself this mascara you've been eyeing, the fact that the reward after brings you so much joy, then that should be the best form of self-care. And I truly believe studying in Canada is investing in yourself, because not only will you later or even currently experience the rewards of studying here, but you're able to acquire really good quality education that is recognized globally. And as you learn, some money coming into your bank, doing all the adulting, paying bills, buying yourself good things, but you're still in school, girl. That has been my favorite part. It's kind of like mixed feelings because the working sometimes isn't as fun, although my job right now is so much fun. I'll tell you guys later. But like earning as you learn is such a good thing. Like, first of all, your mind just opens up, and the people I get to meet, I'm like, oh, I started earning when I was 12. I started working when I was 16. Where was I when your mates were in school and still working? It's such a nice thing because, okay, maybe at that age you're not able to like deal with your money or like save your money really well, but like you're exposed to money at a young age. You are able to see your money. You're able to see, I will go to work, I will get tired, I will come back, I will get my paycheck, and I will buy myself nice things, I will save. Because some people were taught about saving and investing at a really young age because now the money is here. Are you meant to spend all of it? No. So earn as you learn is something that is very common in Canada. You can either work in school, you can work part-time. As long as you're a full-time student here, you can work part-time, and in the summer you can either work full-time or part-time if you have classes, or you can just choose to work part-time and rest. And I'm having a good time because the money is good. And like the fact that you're interacting with money, like this is the money of my sweat. Like nimeenda job nikachoka. Like I have gone to work, I am tired, and I'm getting my money. Like I have worked hard for my money, and it's just such a beautiful thing. I feel like everyone, especially in my age, like you should be exposed to these things because after graduating you're literally going to start working. So it's kind of like practicing, and I feel like more countries should allow this because a lot of people only start working. Okay, I'm speaking from like in Kenya, unless you're working in like a family business, oh my mom owns this, so I go open the shop, da. But like working, you either go and intern when the time comes, but you don't really work like normal jobs. Like I'm working at the mall, I'm working at the restaurant, I'm working, people are just working everywhere, and it's so much fun because like you get to experience adulthood even when you're not yet an adult, like a legit adult yet. So I feel like that should be a reason why you should come to Canada as well. The fifth point is this place is so safe. Not even just safe physically, like the surrounding, but you yourself feeling safe. Like no one will catcall you, no one will make you feel like maybe like I need to pull my skirt a bit lower, or like you never feel insecure unless, I don't know, like I've never felt insecure. I'm like, do we want to go out and walk outside? Is it 1 a.m? Yes, let's go. And it sounds very weird talking about it, but like my friends and I have gone to walk late at night, or like we've gone outside to play in the rain and it's like 1 and it's not like that well lit because the lights are a bit dimmer at night. Okay, they have like the street lights, but like you feel so safe because of the blood of Jesus Christ. But like you feel so safe because you know that once I call this number, you're going to jail, so don't come next to me. Yeah. And also it's such a diverse place. Oh my god, it's getting hot. It's such a diverse place because so many people have come from so many places, so you get to meet and then you interact, and then like it's like sharing culture and oh, what do you eat, what do you speak, da. Like I came here and to be honest I felt so sad because I didn't see any Kenyan like at the first time. Like I just came and there were loads of Nigerians, but my mom tells me wherever you will go and find Nigerians, just know that's a good place. That's a good place because it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it just made me so happy because now I'm able, like I know so many things about the Nigerian culture now. I'm even learning Yoruba. Like girl, don't play with me. Like I can't wait to be fluent. Also like interacting with the Canadian culture, like we literally had a class, Indigenous Knowledge Education, like it was a course, and we got to learn about their history, we got to learn about their trauma, we got to learn about like what they went through. We also got to learn like the beauty and like the standards and what they believe in, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And not only just Canadian and Nigerian culture, there's Indian, there's what else have I interacted with? that's basically like what I have interacted with, but I'm open to interact with so many other people, and I feel like that should be a reason too, especially if you're extroverted. You will have a blast because there's so many opportunities for you to interact, opportunities for you to like go and meet new people and find out about different cultures. And the fact that you're all working together, then if there's something like, you know, when you're living in a certain place and like your mentality isn't right, like you didn't know you could make this much money, but this one has been raised to understand that they can make as much money as can possibly be made. So like if you guys interact, the money mindset will be shared. So let's assume I have been successful in convincing you to come and join me together with so many other international students here in Canada. Let's say I have finally put a stamp on your decision and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's create a vision board. I had not created like a clear vision board, and most of these things I kind of learned on the job. Like I was in the process and I'm like, oh, we need to do this. Oh, you need to go to Kenya and do this. Oh, da, da, da. Like so many things I would have done previously before like starting the process. I had to do them in the process, and it kind of slowed down a few things. I'm going to give you a bit more details later in another video, but for now I just want to give you the backbone, the things you need to consider when you have already made the decision and now you need to start the process. So the first step in creating this vision board is finding and researching your field of specialization. So let's say you want to study something around computer science or engineering or nursing or psychology or education or international relations. Like you need to research, you need to find out what's on demand. Like personally, I wanted to come and do nursing because that's very much on demand. However, I got rejected a few times in a few places, including my school. But we thank God for an open mind, because it is only by an open mind I was able to accept psychology, and I love it. Like I love it so much. Like my experience is just so beautiful. So the first step is to research, join, like put together what you have been dreaming about. Like, oh, I wanted to be an engineer, I've been wanting to do like maybe sustainable engineering or civil or I don't know, architecture. Like just put together what you've been dreaming about, then go to the internet, find provinces where I can study this, schools where I can study this, study and research on your field of specialization. That is step number one. Once you find the province, so let's say you are coming to Canada, right? So you are dealing with provinces. So once you find the province, you need to consider the lifestyle and you need to consider the culture. When I say lifestyle, I'm talking about like culture is kind of food, but like I'm talking about the weather, the people. Okay, the people are generally the same. They're super kind Canadians, but like let's speak about weather in the category of lifestyle. Let's say you are asthmatic. There are certain provinces that experience harsher winters than others. So maybe if for the sake of your condition, we would want to be in a better place, like a bit warmer. Let's say like in my island, the winter isn't as harsh as other places like up in the north. So I will consider like warmer places. Or let's say if you are bilingual, like if you speak fluent French, you should go to like Montreal or Quebec, I think. Yes, because these places need you to speak French, and when you're speaking French and you're around people that speak French, it just makes you feel like home. Budget is a really crucial matter because you will be funding your tuition, you need to buy stuff just to live, you need to buy your grocery, you need to pay for bills, you need to pay for residence accommodation, you need to pay for transport. Okay, if you pay for your fees, it kinda, in my province for example, it kinda pays for the transport as well, but you need to fund your lifestyle, and hence you need to find a province that is going to suit your budget. So consider your budget. The fourth point in this vision board creation is your documentation. Like, I don't know how I can insist this enough. Documentation is so important. If you know your passport is about to expire, if you know you have not verified some documents, please do it right now before you start the process, and then you're like, oh, they need you to verify this, oh, you need to go back to your country and do this. Please do it, because the hassle I had to go through, the offices I needed to go back just to verify documents that I thought were okay. You know, you're like just living with these documents and you don't know the process. Please just make sure that your documentation is right. Please, 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 you are beginning something that is very draining. It requires a lot of you, and the least you could do is just involve God from the beginning. When you're starting, just ask Him to have His way. Pray and prepare mentally for all the challenges that are going to come with it, for all the blessings, for all the rewards. Just thank Him in advance, because you will need to be very patient. You will need to be very alert. You will need to be very attentive. So you need to be very mentally calm and put together for you to do these things, and for you to continue with the process smoothly, and for you to listen clearly to God's guidance. Guys, we have come to the end of this video. I am super proud of myself, because the number of takes you have to take for me to clearly put this information out there, I am so grateful, and I'm so glad that you have watched till the end. I hope and I do pray that this information has been helpful. If you are looking for a sign, if you're just looking for more advice as you continue with your process, I hope this was helpful. And please, please, please stick around, because I'll be bringing more information along these lines, in these categories, to help you in your process of relocating and studying abroad. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, bye bye. God bless you.